Hello, I'm Sue Shapcott in Madison, Wisconsin, and today I'm going to talk about the difference between hitting an iron and hitting a fairway wood. Okay, there's good news and bad news about the difference between hitting an iron and hitting a fairway wood, and let's start with the good news first. Okay, the good news is that your swing is going to be the same regardless of whether you're using an iron or fairway wood. The bad news is one club is easier than the other. Okay, so your iron is easier to hit than your fairway wood. Okay, now having said that, there are going to be some differences in your setup, maybe even your approach to hitting the fairway wood that I'm going to go through. Okay, number one, you're going to stand a different distance away from the ball with your fairway wood than with your iron, and that is simply because the length of the shaft with a fairway wood is longer. So if I just take my setup position, the distance that I am from the ball is going to vary based on the length of the shaft. Okay, so with my 7-iron, the ball is closer to me than when I'm hitting a fairway wood. What's constant, however, is that my arms are just hanging down from my shoulders with both of them. So just because I'm hitting a fairway wood, I'm not reaching out, just the length of the shaft is hanging down. Okay, so the next difference is the ball position. Okay, so the ball position for my 7-iron is going to be right in the center of my feet, and the ball position for my fairway wood is going to be a little bit forward of center. And that is because with my 7-iron, I want to make contact with the ball when the club is at the lowest part of the arc, which is going to be in the center of my feet. Whereas with my fairway wood, I want to make contact with the ball when the club is on the upswing, which is why I move the ball a little bit forward in my stance. Okay, so far we've got ball position and distance from the ball that is going to vary. Okay, another thing to understand is that the loft on the clubs is going to be different. So you're probably going to have more loft on your iron than with your fairway wood, unless you've got an extremely lofted fairway wood. And so that means it's going to be a little bit harder to get the ball up in the air with a fairway wood than it is with an iron. So my recommendation around that is if your ball is not lying well, do not hit a fairway wood, because it's going to be really hard to get the ball launched. Okay, if the ball is not sitting well, stick with your stick with your iron. Okay, all right, so lastly, if you have a slower club head speed, then you are going to struggle to get your fairway wood up in the air compared to your iron. Okay, because as your club head speed increases, it's going to help spin the ball. The more spin you have, the more it's going to go up in the air. I should point out that also spin can also move the ball offline, but the fairway wood is going to increase your spin, particularly if you increase your club head speed, and so that's going to help you get the ball up in the air. Okay, so let's have a go at those. Okay, here's my iron. Okay, now I'm switching to the fairway wood. I'm going to position the ball a little further forward in my stance. I'm standing further away from the ball because the club is longer. Other than that, I'm going to apply the same swing. Okay, I hope that helps. Switching between clubs, between an iron and a fairway wood. Like everything, practicing switching is going to help you too, but those are the key differences and the key things to look out for as you change. Thanks for watching, and please check out some of our other videos, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.